Podcasts Amundos. It's B. Hi, everybody. It's Mr. B. I'm here at the hospital with my wife because we're going to have our baby tomorrow. Well, it's today where you are because I'm doing 2 lessons in one day. I'm working real hard one day so we can have our baby tomorrow. So that's why I may look like I'm in my pajamas, because I am. And my background doesn't look like school, does it? No, it doesn't. But we're going to do our lessons just the same. All right. Today we're going to talk about, let's see. Hands and eyes. Today we're going to talk about characters and settings. Mirror my actions. Characters are the people, the animals, or creatures in your story. Yeah. Characters are the people, the animals, and the creatures in your story. Mirror my actions. The setting is where the story takes place. Where the story happens. That's the setting. Mirror my actions. The setting is where the story happens. Now, today I've got a story for you. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. Okay, so hopefully you have, can I do this? Hopefully you have this sheet of paper. Hold on. Come on, Mr. B, get it together. My older students, will have this packet, right? Story elements. 2nd and 3rd grade definitely have this packet, okay? You guys will be working out of this. My littler ones will be working out of this. Whichever one you have, you'll be able to use it for what we're going to do today, okay? All right. Get it together, B. You can do it, Mr. B. Now, what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about characters and settings today, and I have a little story for you that I'm going to read called Cookie's Week. And you 2nd and 3rd graders might think, well, that's a baby book. No, it's not a baby book. This is actually out of your reading level. But it's interesting the way it's set up, and there's 2 things in this story that I want to go over with you and talk about, okay? But before we get into our story, let's talk a little bit about some things that we can think about when we think about characters, right? Now, kindergarten and 1st grade, you guys are going to be asked questions like, what does the character look like, right? And the older kids will be thinking about what the character's thinking, what the character does. And the older kids are going to be asked to think about the main problem in the story. Now, we talked a little bit about that last week with you older ones. Today we're going to talk about something a little different. Today we're going to focus on, the setting. Where is setting? That's character analysis. Maybe we don't have any. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the setting, or where the story takes place. And this is an interesting one. So let's go to our full screen here. We're going to read a story called Cookie's Week. Now, remember, characters can be people, animals, or creatures in your story, right? Now, by looking at this, we can think maybe the main character is going to be an animal. Well, let's go ahead and read, and I want you to think about the main character. Who is the main character? And I want you to think about setting, where the story is taking place. On Monday, Cookie fell in the toilet. Arrgh! Not a good way to start the week. There was water everywhere. Ow! That's a good start. On Tuesday, Cookie knocked a plant off the windowsill. I want you to think about these things. On Tuesday, Cookie knocked a plant off the windowsill. Okay. All right. All right. There was dirt everywhere. It's not going so good for Cookie, is it? On Wednesday, Cookie upset the trash can. There was garbage everywhere. On Thursday, Cookie got stuck in the kitchen drawer. That's not good. There were pots and pans and dishes everywhere. Oh, Cookie. Get it together, Cookie. On Friday, Cookie ran into the closet before the door closed. On Friday, Cookie ran into the closet before the door closed. There were clothes everywhere. On Saturday, Cookie climbed the curtains. That's not good. And Cookie went everywhere. I don't know. I think it's funny. All right. Tomorrow is Sunday. And Cookie will rest. I love that. Okay, so we can talk about different settings. Now, the character is pretty easy, right? The character is the person, the animal, or the creatures in your story. We pretty much know who our character is, right? It's Cookie, isn't it? Huh? It's a kitten. And we can tell things about Cookie, right? What do we know about Cookie? We can tell how she looks. Now, kindergarten and first grade, you're going to think more of this way. How does Cookie look? Huh? Well, she's black and white. Maybe she's a boy or girl. I'm thinking she's a girl, but maybe she's a boy, right? Maybe he's a boy. Cookie is a kitten, right? He's got fur. He's got eyes, right? He's got ears. He's black and white. But then first grade, maybe, into second grade, and definitely third grade, I want you to think a little deeper about Cookie. Okay? I want you to think, what can you tell me about how Cookie is? You know, what are some things about characters, or her character traits that aren't appearance, right? What kind of cat or kitten is Cookie? You know, what's a word you can think of that may describe Cookie? Now, that's part of this story, and that's an important part. But this story wouldn't happen unless the settings were the way they are. The settings are very important in this story. Right? What happened on Monday? Yes, Cookie fell into the toilet. Now, what does our setting have to be for Cookie to fall in the toilet? Where is this happening? Is it happening at the park? No. It's happening in the bathroom. It has to be the bathroom for this to happen, doesn't it? Cookie fell into the toilet can only happen in the bathroom. That's part of the setting. But there's another part of the setting that makes the story the way it is. Sometimes, it's hard for me to do backwards, the time is important. Time is part of the setting. The time of this setting is Monday. This happened on Monday. That's part of the setting. Now, kindergarten, first grade, you guys can think about this, right? But you won't be asked questions like this until second or third grade. But second and third graders, you should be able to say the setting is the bathroom, but also the setting is Monday. Kindergarten and first grade, I would be very, very impressed if you mentioned something about the day of the setting you pick for your assignment. Let's think about this setting. We have the same character, don't we? Doing the kind of things this character does. But what's the setting here, huh? It's on a window ledge, right? That's in a living room, maybe. Could even be outside, couldn't it? But another important part of this setting is it's Tuesday. Cookie did something on Monday in the bathroom. Monday and the bathroom are both part of the setting. Tuesday, Cookie did something on the windowsill. That's the setting. Now, on Wednesday, she upset the trash can. Where could you say this setting is? Where is this part of the story happening? It could be in the kitchen, right? We got trash cans in the kitchen. It could be anywhere you have a trash can, right? There is a dresser here, so that kind of tells me that maybe it's in a bedroom, maybe, right? It's in some kind of room, though, where there's a trash can. And if you're talking about the setting of what happened on Wednesday, you would say Wednesday was part of the setting, right? And what else is part of the setting? Where the story happens. Yeah. Kindergarten and first grade, you'll talk about where the story happens mostly. Second and third grade, I want you to concentrate on where the story happens and what day it was, right? The time is important. On Thursday, Cookie got caught in a kitchen drawer. Now, where do we have to be for Cookie to get in a kitchen drawer? She has to be in the kitchen. That's the setting, right? But also an important part of the setting is it's on Thursday, right? It's Thursday is part of the setting. On Friday, right? On Friday, Cookie ran into the closet. Yeah, the setting is in the closet, isn't it? Yeah, that's where it happened. It happened in the closet, right? But second and third grade, maybe first and even kindergarten, I'd be very impressed if you said, oh, not only was it was Friday, too. That was part of the setting. It was Friday. And Cookie went into the closet. Yes, very important. All right. So, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. If you've got this page at home, I want you to copy this page down or get this page out. And where it says character, I want you to talk about our main character. Cookie, right? What can you tell me about Cookie? Maybe you could draw a picture of Cookie, right? If you're in first grade, second grade, or kindergarten, or whatever, maybe you can use your words like Cookie's a cat. Could you write that word? What color is Cookie? You know? Is Cookie a kitten or a cat? What do you think? I think maybe a kitten. Maybe she's a baby cat. Or maybe just a cat. You could say cat. All right. For setting, I want you to pick one of the settings, right? You could pick any of the settings that happened and draw a picture of that setting, right? You could even write what day it was. That would be very impressive. If you can use your words, use words too. Okay? She was in the kitchen. She was in the bathroom, right? What are some things that are in that setting? In the bathroom, there's the toilet. We know that because she fell in it, right? Okay, hold that thought for just a second. Okay, if you have this packet right here, you're going to use these two sheets from that packet, okay? For this one, this is about the character, right? In this box, you're going to write, this is what the character looks like. Now, if you're